No one coming with Garner. He leads outside the 50. This one deep to the pocket.
So it was all about weight pressure in the forward line.
Spare a thought for Jason Ashby there. Knee to the back of this guy. Deep to the pocket. Brown at the back working. Hooks it.
Ross, have a look at this. Just put the ball on the boot, but just this was able to drift its way.
Ben, thanks for joining us ahead of your match against the Adelaide Crows tomorrow. How have you seen North Melbourne season so far?
Obviously, we had a bit of a tough start to the year, but that isn't necessarily an entirely negative thing. I think we've been pretty close to winning a few games, which has been really positive, and we've been looking to take that forward, build on what we're doing well, but also fix up a few things that we haven't been doing well, because a couple of the close losses that we have had we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot, which has been unfortunate. So hopefully we've learnt from our mistakes and can move forward now.
And personally, how are you feeling about your individual performance at the moment?
Feeling okay personally. Obviously would have liked to have had a couple more wins to start the season, but I think personally, considering I've had a pretty limited pre-season, I feel like I've fitted into the team all right. Obviously, it'd be great to get Jared Waite back this weekend, a big player for us. So, and having a guy of that stature, his experience in the forward line as well is massive for me. So I'll try to take a fair bit out of him as well.
Yeah. Does that help you when he comes? Well, someone like him is back in the team as well. Takes a bit of focus of the defenders away from you.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever you have a guy who's as experienced as Waite is. It's obviously a positive thing.
Yeah.
It can't be, not taking away from the other guys on the side, but having a guy of his stature coming to the side is obviously massive for me, and gives everyone a bit of a lift. I think when Wadey's on fire and he's playing well, it's very hard to beat. So hopefully he brings it tomorrow.
Yeah. You've been a long-serving supporter of Lend a Hand to Hugo. Why did you initially accept the role as an ambassador, and what do you enjoy about it?
I love that it's a local charity in Tassie that's doing big things and really aims high. And that was one of the things that drew me to it, was sort of the attitude of those involved, particularly you, Luke, really getting on the front foot and trying to do something and make a difference, which, I think if everyone had that kind of attitude, we'd have a much better world. So I really wanted to get involved with that.
And you do have a relative with autism or Asperger's. Was that a bit of inspiration behind supporting the cause, and tell us a bit about him?
So my brother's very high functioning. Just has a little touch of Asperger's. But the main thing from my perspective and also from his perspective is I don't think anyone that knows him, judges him any differently for that.
Yeah.
It doesn't define him. He's doing great things at the moment. One of the smartest people I know, and he was always my best mate growing up. So, I suppose it didn't really influence my decision to join the charity too much. One of the things I'd say about it is that that one of the main things people make mistakes about, I suppose, with autism, as you well know, is defining them by a disorder. So, I've got celiac disease, so that means I can't eat gluten. That doesn't define me.
Yeah.
And everyone's got a different personality. Some of the best personalities you find, people with autism, people with Asperger's.
Yeah.
So, that's a big thing for me.
How important is it to raise awareness for a disorder like autism?
Definitely important. And like I said before, it's how people are defined. I think if you put people in boxes, it's never any good for anyone. A lot of people would say that I was socially awkward, but I don't let that define me. So, and I don't think that's the same for anyone. I think everyone has a different personality and different things to bring to the table, and you just need to focus on that.
Yeah. You wear the Lend a Hand to Hugo shoelaces in your boots week in, week out to raise extra awareness for the cause and for autism. Has anyone, I guess, ever noticed them, or has it created discussion, whether that be through football, your family, or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. I've had a couple of discussions with guys at the club who have said, what are those laces in your boots? And, so it'll spark a little bit of a discussion, which is good. I think any way that we can raise awareness is a good thing about this cause, and it's a great thing that you guys are doing.
You get the chance to travel home and play in Tassie a few times a year. What's it like coming home, and do you love coming back and playing in your home state?
Absolutely. Love getting home whenever I can. My family's obviously here in Hobart. So getting home to see them, it's a real positive of being at the Cankers. I think that to actually get that chance at any other club, I probably wouldn't get that opportunity. So this year we've got the 4 games. We've got 3 at Blunston and also 1 at Aurora Stadium against Hawthorn. So that's great as well that we get a chance to face off. Everyone knows about the north-south divide in Tassie that exists a little bit. So it'd be nice to go to Aurora and knock the Hawks off up there later in the year.
Yeah. You touched briefly on it before. How important do you think it is to support a charity from your home state?
Yeah, absolutely. It's super important. I love supporting anything local and anything Tassie, and I think the Tassie people, really support us really well. So I want to make sure that I support, any causes like this, particularly ones that are really grassroots.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us here, Ben, for your game tomorrow. All the best tomorrow, and hopefully the Roos can get a win. On behalf of the team at Lender Handy Hugo, thank you for your support, and we look forward to working with you into the future.
No problem, Salute. Cheers.
Thank you.